Hey again, thank you so much for taking more time out of your day to check out this second video where I'm just going to talk a little bit about what you do as a coach and how you make money. So first of all, the most important thing with coaching is self-care and just learning how to work on yourself, which I know can be so hard for a lot of people to grasp because they're like, I don't have time for that. I have my kids and my husband and my pets and all these other people to worry about and work, and I don't have time for myself. And that's the thing that I love about coaching is it's teaching people, even if it's just a little bit of time a day, that it is okay and it's not selfish to work on yourself. It's going to better everyone around you if you are the best version of you. And you can only be the best version of you if you're taking time for you. So that is the most important step. That's what you first start doing when you start becoming a coach. And maybe you're already there. Maybe you're already great at working on your self-care. Then great, you can move on to step two, which step two is sharing your journey. And when I first started this, I did not share anything on social media. Like if I did, it was, which I still share stupid pictures of my pets, but it was like a stupid picture of my dog with like no caption, or literally just something stupid that popped in my head. Like it was nothing of value to anyone. Let's just say that. And again, it's okay to share pictures of your pets. Like I try to share as much of my actual lifestyle that I can on social media. I don't make it just about coaching. That's the important part. But I'm just bringing much more value now. So I'm just coming from a place of telling you that I had zero experience with social media. I didn't post anything of value to people. And it was actually scary for me to start sharing on social media, but over time you get the hang of it and I will coach you through that. So first step, self-care. Second step is just sharing your journey with others. Posting on social media about how you stay healthy, about how you juggle time now that you're a coach and you're also still living your regular life, how your mindset is changing, literally just sharing every portion of your journey. And again, like I said, you're not just sharing coaching. You want to share everything about your life. So funny things that happen with your spouse or your kids or whatever, like it's sharing the whole picture of you. It's not just sharing you being a coach. So once you tackle that, which again, maybe you're already doing great with being healthy, maybe you are already sharing your story on your social media. And then this third step is just inviting and connecting with others. So reaching out to people, which again, this was super scary for someone like me who was an introvert and was very shy, not outgoing, not confident at all. It was very hard for me to start doing this. But again, with just certain trainings and just 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, send the dang message, you start connecting with people. And it's so much more than just talking about coaching. Again, like I said, I have connected with, in my last video, I've connected with so many people that have gone through the same thing as my husband and I have with this whole miscarriage thing, or moving across the country and not knowing anybody and knowing that feeling of being alone and lonely. So it's like, I have connected with so many more people about stuff like that, but then I just talk about the coaching opportunity with them to see if, hey, is this something you're interested in? If not, I would still love to keep connecting with you. If it is, that's great because it's changed my life in so many ways. And I hope that it can change yours as well if you give it a chance. So literally those three things. Self-care, number one. Once you master that, sharing it on social media, number two. Once you master that, connecting and inviting others to do the same. That's what being a coach is all about. And people then always ask, how do you make money? Which is a very valid question. There's several ways that you can make money, but I'll go over two first. So you make a commission, 25% commission on anything that anyone buys from you, any of the products that people use. And then the other way is building your team. So once you have other people that want to join you and coach and change their lives in the same way and invite others, once you start building your team, you make an income off of that as well. And then there's a bunch of other little ways to make money or bonuses that you can get. And we would go over all of that. There's a whole training that we can go through once you start and sign up as a coach. So we'll go over all of that later. But those are the two basic ones that I always like to tell people first is commission and then building your team. So that's how you make an income. And then people have a lot of common fears and objections, which I totally get. I had them all myself. A lot of people, which it's funny because my dentist always says this at work. He always says to people, we only work with the willing, and people are always held back by three things: time, fear, and money. how much time is it going to take to get it done? Which in this case, how much time am I going to have to devote to coaching? I'm scared of getting something done on my teeth, or I'm scared of being judged by people when I share my story on social media. And then money, how much is it going to cost me to get started and invest in this? And same with being in the dental thing, how much is it going to cost me to get this work done? So I think it's funny how it relates so well. It's always time, fear, or money. It's one of those 3 reasons that hold someone back. And so for me, again, you just have to look at what this could do for your life and get past the fear. As far as the money thing, yes, you have to make an initial investment, but this is insane, which I'll go into more of this in my next video. But if you were to start a brick and mortar business, you are so much in debt when you start. It is literal insanity how in debt you are and how many years you have to work to just pay that debt off and then start actually making money off the company that you're building. So with this, you are spending less than $200 to get started, and you are changing your life and changing others' lives in the process. So when people tell me that it's expensive, I'm like, you have to see the value though. Like, see how much you are able to change. And you're not there yet, but you'll get there. And so you just have to have that belief in yourself that you'll figure it out, and that you are going to change into the best version of you, which again is going to overflow onto others in your life. And then the time thing, it really doesn't take a lot of time. You can start this business, which I still do this part-time. I work a full-time hygiene job. Well, it's 4 days a week, but that's full-time. And so I don't have a lot of time to devote to this. I usually do 30 minutes a day during the week. And then on the weekends, I have a little bit extra time to spend. But I still have a life, and I still want to spend time with my husband and do other things. So it's not like I'm doing this all the time. And I'm not saying that you need to quit your job ever if you want to do this. You can always do this on the side, and I'll teach you how to do that. But that's the thing, is it doesn't take a lot of time. You can do it in little pockets throughout the day, 10 minutes here, 10 minutes here, 10 minutes here. It just doesn't take a lot of time. It's just being consistent and doing it every single day, a little bit at a time, and you'll be amazed at how much your business can grow. So I hope that explains a little bit more about what a coach does and how you make money off of this. And another big thing that people are always skeptical about is this is a pyramid scheme. And I want to start by saying that pyramid schemes are illegal. And second of all, why would I be a part of something where, like, this is, okay, let me start over. Coaching has only been around for 10 years. Beachbody, which is the company that I collaborate with, has been around for 20 years. But when they first started, they were like, we're making all this money, people are buying all of our products, but we're not seeing any results. Like, people aren't sending us any results. They're just buying it and then leaving it on the shelves. So that's why they created coaching, was a way for those people that were buying the programs and not doing them. The coaches were there to help motivate them to do it and then get results and change their life. So I think that's really cool, first of all, that they put coaching in place. They were making plenty of money without coaching, but they were like, I want people to actually get results. And so they started this whole coaching thing, and it's been around for about 10 years now. So I got started in it after it had been around for like 8 years, and I can still make an income and a huge impact. It's not that the people that started first are the only people that are going to get anywhere in this business. So that kind of squashes the whole pyramid scheme thing, because if I started this 8 years later with a pyramid scheme, that would mean I wouldn't really be making any income. So, plus again, it's illegal. So I've gone over the time, the fear, the money, the pyramid scheme objection. So I hope that kind of went over some things that have been holding you back. And again, explained a little bit more about what you would do if you decided to be a coach. So thank you again for taking time to check out the second one. And I will move on to the third video talking about how to get started. Okay, thanks.